Hi, Dr. Todd Sullivan from Nova Chiropractic and Acupuncture. In this video, I'm going to show you how to improve your ankle mobility. The first step in improving ankle mobility is assessing the ankle. So what we want to do is, you can do this with a dowel or you can do this with a wall. What I want you to do is, you want your ankle to start at 90 degrees here. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move the dowel about 5 inches away from her toes. And so I'm just going to kind of roughly measure about 5 inches. And then what I want her to do, keeping her heel flat on the floor, I want you to try to touch your kneecap to the dowel here. So lunge forward there. And we want to just see how far she can go. And if can she touch it without her ankle coming up? If she can, great. That's a good sign of pretty decent mobility. If she can't, does she have pain in the front of the ankle or is it more in the posterior? Because it means two different things in how we would improve the mobility. If it's more in the front of the ankle, it means that the ankle mortise joint is kind of pinching in the front of the ankle and we need to work on improving that portion. If it's just tightness in the back and the calf, it means that her limitation in her ankle mobility is probably coming from the gastroc and the soleus muscle in there. And so I'll show you how you would stretch that. If during the assessment process you felt pain in the front of the ankle, what it means is that ankle mortise joint is kind of pinching as you're trying to lunge forward. So what we're going to do to kind of help that is we're going to put a band around the front portion of the ankle, and then what we're going to do is we're going to tie that to something right behind you, and that's going to gently kind of pull the tibia posterior while gliding on the ankle joint. And what that's going to do, it's going to free up some space and allow that ankle to move. So as she lunges forward, she'll get less pinching pain. Okay? So I'm going to show you how you would set that up. Now we have the band attached behind us and we have it wrapped around the front of the ankle. So from this position, what she's going to do is she's going to lunge forward, trying to keep her knees right over her big toe. There you go. And keep your heel on the ground while you're doing this so you don't cheat. And again, you should feel some good pressure pulling on the ankle where the band is wrapped around, and that's going to open up some space. And what she wants to do, you can relax there. She wants to hold for 10 seconds and then relax and then keep going forward and do 10 seconds. Try to go a little further, a little bit more pressure. Good. And relax. And I would do 2 sets of 10 repetitions with the ankle that's affected. If both are, treat both sides. So now that we did the ankle mobilization for the front of the ankle, what we want to do is we want to retest it. So again, 5 inches away, and then have her touch her kneecap to the pole here and see if she's still getting the pinching, or did it change? Because sometimes once you clear up one, you'll start to feel tightness in the posterior. So what we're going to do now is we're going to show you how you would stretch the gastroc and soleus muscles to take pressure off the back of the ankle if you're feeling tightness there. To stretch the soleus on the left side here, what we're going to do is we're going to move the foot about 5 inches away from the wall. And then I want her to have a slight knee bend in both legs. And what we're going to do now is she's going to lunge forward on this left leg and try to touch the kneecap to the wall. Good. And she wants to maintain contact with the floor here. And what she's going to feel is a real good stretch lower in the ankle here, because this soleus muscle runs right through here, and that's going to help to stretch that lower section there because it only crosses the ankle joint. It doesn't cross the knee joint. So that's why we can bend the knee and get a real deep stretch right here. And she wants to hold that for 30 to 45 seconds and then repeat that 2 to 3 times. To stretch the gastroc muscle, what she's going to do, she's going to bring this leg back now and bring the other leg forward. And I want you to rest your body weight on your forearm against the wall. And what she wants to do is she wants to keep the knee straight and the ankle straight, just like that. And what I want you to do is just lunge forward into that, and you're going to feel a real good stretch into the gastroc right through here. And it also stretches down in the lower section too. But this is a great stretch for the gastroc muscle, and you'll feel it higher up with this stretch. This will stretch the gastroc muscle along with the soleus, and those 2 stretches will help to improve your ankle mobility. Once you've improved your ankle mobility, then you want to work on ankle stability. And the best thing to do for that is to use an Eric's pad. So an Eric's pad is like a dense type of foam that will challenge your ankle and help to develop the proprioceptors in your ankle ligaments and help strengthen them. Okay, to improve her ankle stability, what she's going to do, she's going to stand on the Eric's pad, and then I want you to lift up your right leg for me. Good, and she's going to do this with her eyes open. And you can see she's wobbling, and that's good because that's challenging the ligaments in her ankle. And what this is going to do, it's going to help to strengthen the ligaments, and she's going to feel more and more stable as she practices this. She wants to do this for 20 to 30 seconds initially, and then work up to doing 45 seconds to a minute. And you're going to do this with your eyes open to start, and then you're going to do both sides. Then once we're done with that, we're going to make it more challenging by closing her eyes and taking away that extra stability, and that'll even challenge it more. But this is a great strengthening exercise if you have chronic ankle sprains or you have ankle mobility issues. I highly recommend this. If you have any ankle problems you want me to take a look at, give our office a call at 703-912-7822 or schedule online at novachirowellness.com.